Once I hold up, controller, 21 is over.
Hey, yo, it's Theodore. We hit, put numbers on the scoreboard. Teamwork, nailing 3 points like punchlines. Pulling out stadium courts and slaying rhymes. Yo, it's Theodore. We hit, put numbers on the scoreboard. Teamwork, we handle the ball like boards. Crunch time, nailing 3 points like punch.
And now, introducing your CEO, Sonic!
Welcome, everyone, to this exciting NBA exhibition game here in Portland. The visiting Atlanta Hawks will face off against the Sonics here on the 2K Sports Network. Hello, everybody. I'm Kevin Harlan, here with Kenny Smith. Craig Sager will join us later on.
Well, Kevin, two teams out there, they're ready to throw down under the lights, so this should be a fun game to watch.
Now, as we get set for the game to begin, let's take a look at the Toyota key matchup of the game. Kenny?
Well, Kevin, this game features an exciting matchup at the point. Rittenhouse is one of the better point guards in the league. Among his other strengths, you can't forget his accurate free throw shooter. Definitely not the guy to send to the line. His opponent on the other end is no slouch either. Claxton is a very capable player. This guy has all the heart. He gives you 100% every moment he's on the floor. You got to respect the player.
Now let's take a quick look at the starting lineups as we're just about ready to get this one started.
The Sonics are a team with a lot of solid mid-range jump shooters. The Hawks have fantastic ball handlers who can
One started. The Hawks control the tip-off and will get this one started. The lob to Johnson. Tries to post him up. Passes it to Speedy. Passes to Johnson. 7 on the shot clock. The pass to Speedy. Beyond the arc. Hits the back iron, but gets the lucky bounce.
They get the first bucket. This could be a good contest.
To Allen. Passes to Wilcox. Lewis. Swift snatches it inside. Rebounded, then the score by Swift. They're up by 1. Passes to the top of the key. Dumps it down low. Backs him down. 7 on the shot clock. Tapped the front iron and bounced in. Soft touch by Smith.
I like the way they're working the ball inside. Easier shots, easier rebounds, and a better chance to get to the line.
Let's send it down to Craig Sager.
Well, guys, I had a chance to talk with Bob Hill, coach of the Sonics. I asked him what would be their game plan. He said, "We're going to get after it defensively like always, and let the chips fall where they may." Guys, they can do it too, creating turnovers, shutting down shooters, and basically wrecking havoc out there.
All right, thank you, Craig. Swings it to Speedy. Johnson backs down. 7 on the shot clock. Has top of the key.
Turnover!
The Hawks were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. Inbound pass to Allen.
Hawks ball.
Didn't realize that he was on the line. They'll turn it over. The Hawks with the ball. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Takes a 3. Offline. The Sonics bring it up. Right around 8 minutes left in the first. Defensive board reeled in by Williams.
He tried to throw the spin move into his act that time. It worked out about as well as you'd expect, Kev. That's not his game.
Passes to Johnson. 6 seconds to shoot. Kick out to Smith. Takes the shot. Wilcox reels in the defensive rebound. The pass to Allen. Passes it to Lewis. Passes to the left corner. With the clock winding down. Too much mustard on that one. The Hawks with the ball. They're leading 5-2. Passed it to Smith. Dishes to Speedy. To Smith. Johnson lays it in with the finger roll.
Johnson is just a terrific shooter. Great form, great vision, and he knows how to make big shots.
The Sonics with the ball. Under 7 minutes left in the first. Passes to Lewis. Lewis tries to back down. The feed to Lewis. Tries to back down. To Ridnour. Stop the drought. And hits front iron and bounces in.
That's one of those little floaters. When you shoot it, it doesn't look like it has a prayer, then it drops right in.
Bounces it inside. Johnson pump fakes. Passes it to the right block. Sails in. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. He gets them both. The Sonics with the ball. And it's a 5-point game. Pass left side. Swings it to Lewis. The pass to Ridnour. The 3-ball. Pachulia grabs the rebound inside. The Hawks bring it up. Under 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Passes to Johnson. It's picked off by Swift. Passes to the right block. Beautiful feed, and it's laid in by Allen.
Ridnour saw his buddy had a lane to the bucket, and he led him with the pass. Beautiful play.
Passes to Johnson. To Claxton. 7 on the shot clock. From downtown. Gets right iron and drops with the friendly bounce.
They don't run many plays for him on the offense, but he got it done right there.
The Sonics bring it up. They're shooting 37% for the quarter. The Hawks will take their first timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, we wish to remind you that any spectator interrupting game one or entering the court will be ejected and are subject to arrest.
Collison comes in off the bench. The Hawks with the ball, and it's a 4-point game. Swings it to Johnson. The pass to Johnson. Johnson isolates. Lob to Pachulia. Backs down. The kick out to Speedy. Shoots the 3. Cans the shot.
Johnson.
Claxton set that up perfectly. Nice look.
Collison inbounds it to Ridnour. The Sonics bring it up. They're 4 for 9 for the quarter. Lobs it to the high post. From about 19 feet, Pachulia yanks it down. Just over 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Lewis read that pass and picked it off. The bounce pass to Ridnour. Passes it to Allen. Lobs it to Lewis. Spiked back by Smith. They're ahead by 7. Passes to the right side. Passes to Speedy. 7 on the shot clock. Intercepted by Collison. The pass to Lewis. Heads to the rim. Off the backboard and in.
Lewis got right to the rack because the D totally lost track of him.
Just over 3 minutes left in the first. Has high post. Swings it to Pachulia. Dishes down low. Arcs it high. Lays it right in. The inbound to Ridnour. They're trailing by 7. Pass to Allen. The tray. Williams yanks down the defensive rebound. 2:46 left in the first. Passes it to Claxton. Cross court. Passes inside. The floater was off the mark by Pachulia. To Lewis. Collected inside by Smith.
Lewis started strong with a brilliant spin move. He bought himself room, but he couldn't cash in.
The lob to Williams. Williams tries to post him up. Corralled by Wilcox. That'll be his 3rd rebound of the contest. Kicks it out to the outside. The 3 ball is drained by Ridnour. The Hawks will take a timeout here. Wilcox will leave the floor. Williams comes in off the bench. The Hawks bring it up. It's a 4-point ball game. Passes to Williams. Swings it to the left side. Takes the 3. It's good.
Easy shot. If the defense expects to stop him, they got to get closer than that, Kevin.
There's 6 for 14 from the floor. Swings it to the right side. The pass to Wilkins. Hands it off to Lewis. Releases. Great pass by Wilkins. The Hawks with the ball. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Swung it to Williams. Passes to the high post. Passes it to the left side. Gives the up fake. The dish to Williams. The shot was a little short, but it was dropped in by Williams.
Johnson did a great job with the pinpoint bounce pass. You love to play with guys who will set you up like that.
Passed it to Lewis. Passes to Watson. Dumps it inside. Allen gently drops it in. Johnson brings it up. He's 4 for 5 for the quarter. To Williams. Dish down low. Tries to back him in. Passes to Williams. It's stolen by Lewis. That's his 2nd takeaway of the contest. Not the layup by Lewis.
His scoring ability is so valuable, Kevin. He's a guy you can rely on to make shots.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fades back. A little long, but it goes in. The Sonics with the ball. They can play for 1. Swings it to Allen. Backs him down. Bounced it to Allen. Pulled in by Williams. Got it up. No dice. There's the horn, and at the end of 1, it's 24-19. Kenny, what have you noticed so far?
Well, Kev, here are the 2 guys who really started off well. Johnson has been doing a decent job of distributing the rock. If he can keep it up, that'll be a big help. Lewis has been scoring well for his team, and he's done his part to keep him in it.
All right, Kenny, just a few moments remaining as we get set to resume. Wilkins inbounds to start the second quarter. The pass to Lewis. Jacks up the triple. Bounced off back iron and in.
That was a quick shot, but when you're open like that, you can't pass it up.
Passes it to Williams. To Stoudemire. From just inside the arc. It's good! Passes to the left side. The pass cut off by Batista. Picked off by Watson. The Sonics bring it up. They trail 26-22. The bucket was set up with the dish by Wilkins.
Nice dive. He dished it inside, and it was right on the money.
The Hawks with the ball. Just over 9 minutes left in the second. Passed it to Childress. Passes to Williams. Williams crosses it over. 7 on the shot clock. Skips it to Childress. Shoots the 3. Williams grabs the rebound. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go. The Sonics bring it up. They can even the score with a bucket. To tie it up. Flips it in for 2.
That's too easy. The defense got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
The pass to Childress. Childress pump fakes. Drilled in by Childress. The Sonics with the ball. It's a 2-point differential. Pass left side. Pump fakes. Swings it to Watson. Passes to Lewis. 6 seconds to shoot. Bounce pass down low. Great pass. Let him in. And the finish by Collison. They're 4 for 7 from downtown. To Williams. Passes it to the right block. Passes to Stoudemire. Passes to the high post. Shot clock winding down. Snatched down on D by Wilkins.
Childress made the pretty crossover move, but pretty doesn't put points on the board. You gotta make that shot.
Ripped down by Williams. The Hawks with the ball. Just over 7 minutes left in the second. To Watson. We've got a tie ball game here. The pass to Wilkins. From the left block. Doesn't get enough under it.
That's how you play, physical. Nice board right there.
Kick out to the outside. Swings it to Childress. Passes to the right side. Unloads. Hits the left rim and out. Passes it to the baseline. Wilkins backs him down. Pass to Watson. Passes it to Lewis. Six seconds to shoot. The tray bounces it off the left rim and in.
Well, if D was in the area, but when you're guarding a guy like that, you can't give him a good look.
Inbound pass to Stoudemire. The Hawks bring it up, and it's a 3-point game. Lobbed it to Williams. Passes to Batista. To Stoudemire. Childress tries to back down. 7 on the shot clock. The pass to Williams to end the drought. But hits the far iron, but it goes in.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
The Sonics with the ball. They've been doing a great job so far, sharing the rock on offense. The 3 was drained by Lewis. The Hawks with the ball. About 5.5 minutes left in the half. Passed it to Williams. With the crossover. Passes to the left side. 7 on the shot clock. From long range, Childress grabs the offensive rebound. Passes to Stoudemire. Passes to Stoudemire. Ripped from the stratosphere by Collison. To Watson. A soft finger roll by Watson.
Effortless, soft layup. Nice play.
The Hawks with the ball. They're 3 for 10 for the quarter. The pass to Stoudemire. Shoots from the post. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll. The Sonics will take their first timeout of the game. The Sonics with the ball. About 4.5 minutes left in the half. Swings it to Fortson. Passes it to Collison. Passes to Watson. Tries to post him up. Skip pass to Watson. 6 seconds to shoot. To Wilkins. With the clock winding down. Williams corrals it, and that's his 5th rebound in this one. Williams. The Sonics bring it up. They're shooting 69% for the quarter. Swung it to Lewis. The three was nailed by Lewis.
Lewis is too good from downtown. Sagging off him on D is a quick way to get schooled in the art of the three-point shot.
Lobs it to the baseline. Fires from the right block. Yes! The Sonics bring it up, and it's a 3-point game. Lob to Lewis. Backs in. Wasn't paying attention. Stepped in the line, and that's a turnover. Fortson will come off the floor. Pachulia will hit the floor. About 3.5 minutes left in the second. The pass to Childress. Dishes it inside. Collison sent that one away with authority. Passes to Watson. Passes to Lewis. Jacks up the triple. Hits the back iron, but gets the lucky bounce.
A little quick on the trigger there with a man in his face, but you can't argue with the results.
Stoudemire brings it up the floor. He's shooting 25% for the quarter. Skips it to Johnson. Johnson is looking to do something with it. From downtown, Collison hauls it in. 2:45 left in the half. Pass to Watson. To Lewis. Lewis sizing up his man. The pass to Allen. 6 seconds to shoot. Collison backs down. Pachulia was all over that shot. Nice rejection. The Hawks with the ball. They trail by 6. Johnson tries to back him in. Count the J by Stoudemire. The Sonics call time. Collison will come off the floor. Edwards checks in for the first time. Watson brings it up. He's got 4 assists. Swings it to Allen. Passes it to Wilkins. Passes to Wilcox. Hits it up to Wilkins. Puts it up. Rips the cord.
Wilkins got a good look at the bucket there and made them pay. Leave him some daylight, and he will put it up.
Inbound pass to Claxton. The Hawks with the ball. They're behind 44-38. Swings it to the left side. Tries to back him in. The shot from the left block, offline by Edwards. The Sonics with the ball. 1:38 left in the second. Hit the right iron, but dropped in by Wilkins.
Watson saw his buddy had a lane to the bucket, and he led him with the pass. Beautiful play.
Pass, right side. Johnson gives the up fake to Pachulia. A ferocious swat to send that shot away. Rignall comes in off the bench. Childress will leave the floor. Lobs it to Johnson. Pulls up. Automatic.
It's always a pleasure to watch a great shooter go to work. Give him a little elbow room, and it's automatic.
The Sonics with the ball. 58 seconds left in the second. The pass to Allen. Launches beyond the arc. Bounced off back iron and in. The Hawks with the ball. They're 8 for 19 for the quarter. Passes to the right block. Backs in. Glides in. Allen hauls it down inside. The Sonics with the ball. They should slow it down and use some clock. Passed it to the left side. The three ball. Count it!
What a performance, Kevin. It seems like every three he shoots is falling for him. He's just in the zone.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Edwards. Edwards backs down. Passes to Claxton. Swings it to Johnson. Allen intercepted the pass. Passed it to Wilcox. Bounced off the back of the rim and in. Nice soft release by Wilcox. Heaves this one from half court. Picks it off the front iron. And that concludes the first half. The score, 54-40.
Kevin, this big league really doesn't surprise me. The more talented team is winning, just as you'd expect.
Okay, it's time for our 2K Sports halftime report.